Hey everybody, big day today. Windows 11 is here, and it's not just a visual overhaul. I just literally walked in this room. They just finished the actual overview of everything Windows 11. We're going to talk a little bit about it, and then as I learn some more, I'm going to start going in depth a little more. The two biggest things in my opinion are finally, and I've covered this in almost all of my what's next for Windows, what should they be doing with this, anything Windows based. I've talked about bringing Android apps to Windows, and they're coming. They didn't go too much in depth with it, but the Windows Store somehow is coming over with Android on Windows. I'm not sure if they're creating their own emulation or what, but it's supported directly by Windows and Microsoft instead of third-party apps that don't work that well. That means it's going to be updated and kept refreshed and fresh all the time. And the second one is from the base level, Windows has been made to be more efficient, run faster. They didn't go in depth on how this is. We already know if you've watched any videos on Windows 11, anything, they've seen up to 10% enhancements and increases in the performance. And now they're saying also they're going to be increasing power efficiency as well. Now to go on some other things, Auto HDR coming to gaming. It's going to be free, built into Windows 11. No one's going to have to do anything extra like with DLSS or FSR from AMD, where they have to integrate it into the software. It's going to be done in the Windows platform. Hopefully they can figure something out to where that's being done with FSR, DLSS like software later. But for right now, we're getting Auto HDR, and it looks really, really good. Some other great things are they are enhancing the ability to multitask for ultra wide users like myself. It's gonna be integrated to actually be like, hey, look, I have an ultra wide screen and I can tile multiple things side by side automatically in Windows without needing third-party apps. They didn't mention anything about price. They did say something about getting your Windows 11 ready PC. We'll see a little bit more of that later today. It looks like it's going to be a purchase this time, not like Windows 10 where they gave it to everybody just to get them over to it, which is very surprising because in the video they talked a lot about how Windows is the future of making everything easier. They're going to help companies integrate their apps to make the Windows Store bigger. You add that with the Android Store coming in, however they're planning to do that. The auto customization, the centralization, auto AI features and everything that they're building into Windows 11, which we'll go more in depth as we know more. Everything looks great. I mean, it's more than just an overhaul. It looks great in my opinion. I didn't really like it at first, but more watch them go into it, they modernized it. And some great things that Panos Panay talked about, and then Sundar said at the end was, not Sundar, as they talked about at the end, is that they need Windows is where everything gets better, all right? Where the platform's technology as a whole is enhanced, hardware is enhanced. It's all done because of the open source of Windows, and that's really something I've always really thought about. The reason I continue to like Microsoft, even though I use a lot of Google devices, both iOS, Apple, Google, a lot of their actual software is still closed source. They control most of it. Obviously, Google's way more open source in the majority of things, but their actual operating system is still closed, and as how they do it anyways, and they're buying up anyone that does do open source. But they're trying to be more inclusive, and in this day and age, obviously that's huge. With Teams being integrated and everything else, it's really, really big, really big. I'm really excited to see what's going on. I don't want to make this too long because, again, everything was just an overview. Xbox, I was already on Windows 10. They made a big deal out of that. It's already in Windows 10. Audio HDR is great. I want to see more performance enhancements and see what happens with a full version of Windows is actually running. And also want to see what's actually wrong with it. Tell me what you guys think. Are you jumping on Windows 11 bandwagon? You're going to wait it out like maybe I will. I'm not sure yet. Or are you just still sitting on Windows 7? All right, everybody, welcome. Thank you very much. And we'll talk to you next time.